Mega Evolution. Yes, today we're going to be talking about this set. There has been some information or some kind of, photos that have popped up on the video we're going to be watching that is going to be showing some interesting information that is scary to me, really scary to me, that we have not seen yet with the set. And the way they're it seems like they're rushing this out a little bit. We do know that in Europe, that Mega Evolution set is pushed back. But in the US, it is coming on time. We have about 2 weeks before this set comes out. 2 weeks. And we're already starting to see some interesting things come out. But, like I said, I've been talking about a lot about Phantasmal Flames. Seen a TikTok video about this and kind of want to go over this. So, as y'all know, Mega Evolution set, we do have this set releasing in 2 weeks. 2 weeks time, don't get me wrong. This set is really nice in my opinion. Has some this is the first Mega Evolution set of the era. We still don't know too much about the enhanced booster box. If we will be having some places having enhanced booster boxes, some places not. It's been an actual disaster. This will be the first set too to have 2 separate waves. So don't be going crazy on the first wave. The first wave is not going to have all the initial products, so the prices might be a little bit higher. If that, just wait for the second wave. I think it's coming out in like October, so the prices should kind of stay steady. We've already kind of gone all over that. If you haven't heard anything about that, go look through the channel. I've already made a couple of videos about it. You probably heard it other places. But there's something else that is interesting that has popped up that I definitely want to talk about. And shout out to all PokeTCG on TikTok for posting this video. I am glad they posted this video and kind of went through this a little bit because it's kind of crazy to see this actually happening. And it just goes to show you what really is going on with the Pokemon company right now. Are they just kind of pushing stuff out? Like, are they trying to do it fast as they can and just having mess ups? All right, so if y'all don't know, pre-release is coming up this weekend. If y'all haven't signed up for one, I would really suggest you to. If they haven't sold out, definitely would suggest you to do it. Trust me, pre-releases are fun to go to, really enjoyable and everything like that. But all PokeTCG does seem to be a physical store that get pre-release kits. And pre-release kits, if you don't know, they come with a build and battle display and also a booster box with it. What it comes with, what that is for, is the build and battles are to hand out to the people that are playing the game. You know, for example, it comes with 10 of them. And for example, it also comes with the booster box. The booster box is your 3 extra packs each person gets. So that's kind of how it is. It kind of incentivizes the store to give out free packs. So you get 7 packs for like $30. It's typically how it is. But with this one right here, and it's just scaring me because we don't know if this is just this one. And if they're doing just this one, I would assume there's more like this, which is scaring me. But let's kind of go through the video here. Let's just go through the video because you have to believe it to see it.
Pokemon has a big problem. We just got our pre-release kits in, and as you can see, the build and battles are in English, but the booster boxes are in a completely different...
Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? The booster boxes that came with the pre-release kits are in German. They are in German language. What is going on here? This is one of the probably worst mess ups I think Pokemon can probably have, is switching different languages. Like, how would you kind of go about that? And you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of weird, ain't it? Would you reach out to them and be like, hey, something's going on here, this, that, and the other? It's really interesting to see this. Like I said, I wonder if this is just a one-off instance. I hope this is, because if this is not, this is going to be turned out to be a disaster. Because look, this is pre-release, everything like that. We know it's pre-release, but let's say, for example, let's say a booster box case. A booster box case. Do you know what the repercussions of this could have? Let's say you open a booster box case that you have, and they're all German, or half is German, half is English. Like, say, for example, the ones that got to Germany, half of those are English, half of those are German. Do you see what I'm saying here? The implications here are massive. And let's say, for example, people that are sealed case investors, let's say people that have this case for 10, 15, 20 years, 20 years down the line, they open it up and it has German in it. You see what I'm saying here? This has repercussions that is scaring me. I'm okay with other kind of mess ups happening, but this right here is really interesting to me. What will this kind of affect and how will we really know about this? I don't really know, honestly. I don't, but it's kind of just crazy to see this.
Huge issues for our players, but Pokemon hopefully can...
You see, that's the main thing too. Like you said, the players is going to have a big effect on, because like I was saying earlier, you get to play the build and battle, this, that, and once you were done with the pre-release kind of thing, you call finish up the tournament, everything like that, you get 3 extra packs at the end. I don't think people want German packs. You know what I mean? Like, do you see what the implications of this are? That is kind of not really good. And like he says, we're going to finish the video. Like I said, shout out to all PokeTCG. I've bought so much product from them in the past. Insanely good site to buy stuff from. So I can tell you that right now. But let's finish this out.
But this is going to cause a lot lot of delays for Mega Evolutions, and hopefully it does not affect the main release.
Do you see what I'm saying? He said affect the main release. Like I'm saying, other kind of products that could happen. Hopefully it's just one-off circumstance. It could happen. Like I said, he might have just found an error one. But, for example, we could have other ones that have affect this. We'll have to really see how this plays out and everything like that. This right here is scary for me to see. Like I said, overall, Mega Evolution set is absolutely amazing. I personally like this set. It's not like the greatest set. Don't get me wrong. It's not like the top tier set like Phantasmal Flames or something, but it's still a nice set. We have like a whole Bulbasaur art line in this set. Amazing in my opinion. The Vulpix is great. There's so many good cards in this. Ninjask, amazing. Spiritomb, pretty cool. Steelix card, absolutely fire. There's some good arts in this set. The new style with the Mega Evolution full arts they're going with. They're going with like Mega and they're going like the regular Pokemon behind it. Like it's not a Mega form. You see what I'm saying? This set's going to be really, really nice. And also, we get some of the most best SARs I think we've seen in a while. The Venusaur SAR is fire. Carnivore SAR, fire. Lucario SAR, fire. Absol SAR, definitely going to be a sleeper. Mega Latios SAR, crazy. This set is going to be interesting to really see how this goes. Like I said, the sets overall is crazy. We got the new kind of, I guess, rarity for cards coming out, MURs. They look fire. Like I said before, I never really liked gold cards, but this kind of style right here, I personally like myself. So it's really going to be telling to see how this goes. I would say this, it's just, like I said, hopefully this is just a one-off event. Like with them having this, will it possibly be? I don't know. We'll have to really see what happens, see if it really, I guess, affects other places or start to see if we hear some more stuff. But I just kind of want to bring this up a little bit and kind of bring the conversation up, because if this is just only, like I said, I hope this is only them. Can it be only them? Maybe. We don't know. We'll have to really see whenever stuff starts to really get going with pre-releases and when the set starts to come out to see if there's any other, I guess, implications this have or any other products that kind of got affected here. Because if there is, it's kind of scary to me. But, I mean, hey, Pokemon's not perfect right now, but at the same time, I would say this. With them, if this was a real mess up and we have a lot of this product, I mean, this becomes like a big deal and this goes like mainstream where there's a lot of product that's messed up like this, Pokemon is going to be in big trouble here. Not big trouble, but I mean like on the back end, they are pushing out. It just seems like they're rushing this. That's literally what this is. They are rushing this stuff out, which is scary to me. What they should do is just push stuff back. I understand they're on a schedule, but at the same time, you would rather push it back and make sure the release is good than after that kind of play catch up and figure out the problems that come up with it. That's just my personal opinion, and if I was running a company, that's kind of what I would want to do. But like I said before, Pokemon's on a company, on like a schedule, but at the same time, it seems like they don't really care what these kind of things come up sometimes, because it just doesn't really, I guess, really affect them. But at the same time, this affects their player base. Like he said earlier, being like, hey, it's going to affect them getting more packs, possibility to get playable cards and everything like that. So in my opinion, we're going to have to really see how this goes and see how this plays out. But it was interesting to see this kind of something like this, because I've never personally seen anything like this before happen. Let me know if y'all seen anything happen. Like I said, I've only been in the Pokemon space for like 2 years now, so I mean, that's a decent amount of time, not crazy long, but maybe this happened before. I can believe it because Pokemon's not perfect. Pokemon has multiple different languages. I know they've been printing a lot more in like their different new facilities and everything like that. So they're probably pushing more of their English stuff, I guess, in their German locations, or their German locations are pushing more English stuff. It kind of can go back and forth, kind of how this is. We do know Pokemon is trying to print and kind of catch up to demand right now a little bit. And it seems like with these kind of instances going on, it doesn't seem like they're really handling it the best, in my opinion, with this kind of stuff happening. Because I understand they want to print. But at the same time, you need to not have stuff like this happen. But like I said, this is just my personal opinion on this topic. I just kind of want to go through this a little bit. Something different we've seen, and something, like I said, that I haven't seen. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Just kind of want to go over this, and it's kind of crazy to see this, actually. It really is. Like I said, this might be a one-off event. Might just be their stuff that got it. If this is more than this person, though, we are cooked. But, hey, we don't know. It might get better. Might not. Just have to sit back and watch out. We're at the Pokemon market we're in right now. Appreciate if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Peace.